here rarely, but you know John. He's here pretty much on a
he's
regular
a piece
basis.
of furniture.
John is a piece of furniture? He's a piece of furniture?
He is.
Okay, well, Nate's going to bring in Ruben. Ruben, where are you, brother? You know how we come to you immediately.
Hey, guys, good morning. Yeah, good morning to you guys. You know me, I love a good cup of coffee, and I found a great cup of coffee this morning. Maven Coffee and Cocktails here at the Thompson Hotel. I've got Chef Nico. We're going to talk to him in just 1 second. But first, Mr. Lance McCullers, who is one of the partners, co-founders. Talk a little bit about this project, man. How'd you get involved?
This is really kind of a passion project that started with me and Juan Carlos. We just wanted to do a cool coffee concept. It really has blossomed over time. We brought Nico on, who has a fabulous record in the hospitality space and is a fantastic chef and operator. So we have some really cool stuff coming here. This space and all of our spaces are really they're meant for gathering, they're meant for good times, they're meant for making memories. Juan Carlos and myself and Nico, all growing up with Hispanic background, that was big in our family. So we just want to kind of bring a little bit of that to the people of Houston.
And what is your drink of choice this morning?
My drink of choice is our cold brew. I really love it. The way our coffee is roasted, if you do see a little bit of milk in there, which I don't have any in here right now, it kind of gives you a great chocolate notes. So nutty chocolate notes in our coffee and our cold brew. So this is my kind of drink of choice.
Love it. All right, so Nico, talk a little bit about kind of what you wanted to have on the menu and what you wanted to offer.
I mean, for us, it was we really tried to find a way where we could entice people to stay. Obviously, have some drinks late night. So we have some things that we're working on that will be a lot of fun. I think we're doing some tests. You may start seeing it somewhere. But the food was really just simple food that anyone could grab at any hour of the day. Right? We have croissants. We have our own sandwiches we make them to order, and just really going back to simple, good ingredients, right? We try to get the best ingredients we possibly can. We try no more than 3 or 4 ingredients in anything we do, in the highest quality possible all the time.
Well,
and just make it fun and enjoyable for everyone.
Well, from what I've tasted, you guys have hit the nail right on the head. Juan Carlos, come on, get in here. All right, so another one of the gentlemen that is making this happen. First of all, congratulations. The location is amazing. It looks beautiful. So moving forward, how many more of these are we going to see?
I think we'll see quite a couple. We've had already a lot of inquiries regarding this concept inside of a hotel. Usually coffee shops and hotels are boring. They're plain. They're very simple. Ours is a little more elaborate, but at the same time, very high quality. And it's a unique spot that really dresses up the hotel and complements the hotel well. So I think we'll be popping Maven Coffee and Cocktails at several hotels around the country here shortly.
Well, guys, first of all, congratulations on the concept, man. Everything is top-notch. Lance, congratulations as well. And on behalf of every other Houston Astros fan, we hope we see you in uniform very soon, my friend.
I will be out there.
Congratulations, guys. All right, we're sending it back to you.
All right, thank you, Ruben. Appreciate that. Tell Lance we look forward to covering him again. All right, guys.
You got it.
Here we are. They just had coffee there. Everybody here needs coffee and a meal.
Yes.
I know you guys are starving. And I know Sally.
Look at that. That's a big mug.
It smells good, too.
What kind of coffee is that, John?
I'm like you. I just drink it black.
Yeah.
Because it comes from camping and stuff like that. You can't bring any sugar and stuff with you, so I just got used to black coffee.
Yeah.
We got to get to where he was yesterday. But in the meantime, how you feel?
How do I feel?
How you feeling?
Well,
right
it's
now?
Wednesday. So usually Lena and I start off the 4 a.m. newscast.
Wait a minute.
This is when it starts to hurt.
minute.
Oh, I'm
Wait,
supposed
wait,
to.
wait.
Okay.
Sally.
And Lena.
Here we go.
We start off the 4 a.m. newscast. The
They start
first
off,
thing,
yeah.
they start off, oh gosh, I'm going to mess this up. They start off the 4 a.m. newscast on Wednesdays saying, this is the day it starts to hurt.
Really?
Oh, Lord.
Wednesday is the day when like
starts to
the
hurt.
alarm clock, like the schedule,
Yep.
but I don't want to complain on the after show. Sally does not want to complain on the after show.
It's perfectly okay for Sally to complain on the after show. The after show is
This is where we air our grievances.
This is where we air our grievances.
Well, let
That's
me
how it
tell you,
came-
the alarm clock
Today
goes off way
Festivus.
too early.
That's how
Today
it came to
Festivus.
be. We started airing grievances,
Yes.
then we started talking about people, right?
Yes.
And it really became fun.
Yes, it
So
did.
now we came up with this third person Wednesday stuff. I don't know who did that.
Yeah.
But
I
anyway,
wonder.
You conveniently showed back up to work on Third Person Wednesday. He was off Monday and Tuesday.
conveniently showed back up to work. Yeah, Nate conveniently showed back up to
Yeah.
work on third person. This is so crazy. Okay, Allison, it's your turn now. How you doing?
Allison's doing great.
Look at that.
Kicked right in there.
It's so awkward.
It is awkward. I have a, you know what, people, I don't understand that there are people, okay, so a lot of people I don't see, but I know professional athletes. Some professional athletes, one in particular does this all the time, and I love him to death, because he was a heck of a player. He's funny.
Okay.
So Terrell Owens, I'm just gonna go ahead and call him out. Terrell,
Call him
I love
out.
you, man. I love you,
I'm
T.O.
sure he's watching.
T.O., I love you, bro. If you're watching right now, but first of all, I love you. My wife loves you too. T.O. goes third person. He'll go third person on you in a heartbeat. And there's another one who I love too, play for the Dallas Cowboys, Michael Irvin.
Okay.
I love me some Michael Irvin. I am
he
a
talks
Michael
in third person?
Oh my God. I would love to get Michael on the show. I would laugh the entire time. He'll go third person on you too. Oh my God. So it's to me, for those guys, it's more entertaining.
Yes.
Because I've heard people, right? People. No context on this at all, just people.
Yeah.
They go third person. Like, what?
I've never had that where I've just been like.
I'm not
"This is
gonna lie.
fake."
Sometimes Allison will do that.
You do?
Yeah, it's almost like talking back to myself, like,
Yeah.
Allison, why did you do that?
Yeah.
Type
But-
of thing.
Like
But are you-
self-talk.
But
Yes.
you're talking to yourself. You're
Correct.
not talking to other people. You're not walking up to me and saying, Allison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not doing
Allison
that.
is having a good day. Yeah.
Like,
From now on, though.
Right.
You're
Only
not
on
doing
Wednesday.
that. You're not doing that in conversation. Yeah, I got you. So, Sally, you gotta
Yes.
ask John what he did yesterday.
What did you do yesterday, Jonathan?
so John got on a plane at 6 a.m. and John flew to Denver and went snowboarding in Breckenridge for 4 hours.
For
and
one day.
yeah.
Oh
and then
my
John got on the
gosh,
last
Got it
flight
like that now.
back
What?
and came back.
Hanging out
Yeah.
with Dave. He's been taking messages from, John's been taking messages from
Wait,
Dave.
so how long of a drive is it to Breckenridge from the airport?
John drove about an hour and 50 minutes to 2 hours.
Yeah, because you don't just fly into Denver and like you're on the slopes. Like you're.
John was on the
driving.
slopes riding by about 11.
That is so
and then
crazy.
he rode until
Oh my
about
gosh.
2 or 3.
I mean, I guess there's people who do that have that kind
Yeah.
of life.
Well, John was curious whether it could even
John
be
was
done.
curious.
you know?
Okay.
And
so this is for scientific research.
scientific research,
did
and
it.
John needed his companion pass renewal on Southwest Airlines.
Wow.
That is amazing. Do you snowboard or ski, Allison?
Ski.
You ski. Okay.
Yes. Do
You
you?
ski?
I can ski. I've never tried snowboarding, but
I have, and you just spend the entire day on your butt,
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
and it's sore.
The first time that John tried skiing was the trip before this last one, and he didn't know how to like. I've seen the South Park video.
He
You know,
has
pizza.
seen.
He's seen the South Park video, pizza and French fry, and that's all he knew.
Right.
And so he just rode the ski lift to the very top of the mountain and just figured it out on the way down.
That's impressive.
Well,
But
you had some
by the second
snowboarding
run, you get
experience.
it's all about the hips and
Yeah.
the edges and
Yeah.
stuff. But he did almost he did hit a fence and almost dropped 50 foot off a cliff. But the
Oh.
fence caught him.
What?
So.
Glad we're here today.
Good for you. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm being told in my ear by I know a person. I know this person probably wouldn't do third person talk. I gotta find if LM would do it. But anyway, we gotta take a break. We'll be right back. She said never.
Fox 26 is The Fox 26 YouTube page. Like and subscribe today.
Okay, so you guys were watching those commercials, promos as we call them, and Sally and Allison were talking about them. So you guys want to share?
Oh, the promos?
Yes.
Oh, well, we were just kind of joking that, you know, sometimes the promos, well, it'll be like a bad day for us. when we shoot for Sally, when we shoot, and Allison, when we shoot promos, sometimes they're like we forgot we're shooting a promo. We wore something that's, you know, we don't necessarily want to see like over and over and over.
Rinse and repeat. Every time you look up.
In Allison's case, she had a cold the day that Allison shot that promo.
So Allison sounds really nasally. Apologies.
Yes. But Sally always jokes with the promo team that they have to constantly come by and shoot promos with Sally because my hair color is always changing, my weight fluctuates a lot, so I'm like
John
up
saw
and
your
down.
post from the other day, and he didn't even realize they were
Oh,
filming.
yes, the post I think. Sally did post something yesterday. Craig was just taking some video of Sally behind the scenes. But anyway, yes. So like I'm always like Sally changes a lot. So one promo is not gonna look like me after like Sally after a few months. Are y'all annoyed yet? Can we stop this?
I bet they're counting at home. Okay.
Lisa in the booth say very much so. They're annoyed.
Okay, that's too bad. You know,
That's what happens when Nate's running
we're doing
the show.
this is third person Wednesday is what it is. So Nate's gonna have a little more fun with this because we don't do it Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday, right?
Okay.
So
Just Wednesday.
we do this, and when Dave is here doing third person Wednesday, Dave.
He's probably great.
Why are we not
He's great
FaceTiming
at
him
it.
in?
Yeah, just to take up
next
some
Wednesday.
time.
Dave doesn't have time for you.
Okay.
That's probably what he would say.
Yeah.
That's his voice.
Dave's
That's
probably
Okay.
8:15 in LA. So
Wow, I'm
he's
sure
probably
Chelsea really
getting ready
is
for an interview.
itching to get in on this.
She is.
Okay.
So now we bring her in. Chelsea, the glorious great. Good morning, Chelsea, the glorious great. Hey, nice job. Nice job over at Texas Southern.
Chelsea was an MC over at Texas Southern.
Yes, nice job with that. Great job.
Thank you. Yes, that was for the Tiger Ball over the weekend. I was really honored to be able to MC that. Beautiful. I got a new dress out of it. That's what really matters.
Did Valentino style your dress, Valentino?
Oh, we can call it that. It was Valentino is what that was. But we helped raise money for scholarships for students to go to Texas Southern. So that was an honor. So what's funny is, you know, I went back to my alma mater to do that. And now I'm back at my old elementary school today. How crazy is this? Hunters Glen Elementary in the Mo City in Fort Bend ISD, because they have this incredible program for little learners, like pre-K students here. And that's the thing, right? Like trying to get those kids a head start, to see what they need to get before they actually get into kindergarten. So pretty incredible program. They call it action-based learning. You see the yoga poster behind me because they do all sorts of things here. All right, so we got Coach Needham here, John Needham II, to tell us a little bit more about it. So what is a typical day like for you? Is it just like you were so incredible, I want to point out, with the little ones. Thank you. We watched them come in. You had different like call outs and things for them, like from the door. Okay, tell folks about that, how you keep everybody in order.
Okay, I mean, it's just really just trying to make sure that, you know, we have the learners engaged, make sure that we're working on the foundational learning things they're going to need, especially like, you know, things they're going to be able to close those gaps. Like today we work on our visual development, and part of that is being able to make sure that they have the eye strength and the eye stamina to be able to read as they're learning how to read, you know, making them more proficient in being able to read and, you know, being able to absorb that information.
Yeah, and it's something about, I know there's science behind it, something about movement with these little ones while they're doing like alphabets and stuff, like y'all were doing the scarves and things.
You and the point about like making
yeah, this is like my favorite. Yes.
I mean, because, I mean, there's, you know, we learn more by doing. You know, once you're immersed in something, that's when you get the benefit of it. That's when you're learning. And honestly, that's why we kind of have this lab designed. Each station on a typical day is going to have different things for kids to put themselves in order for them to become stronger learners.
Okay, so walk me through a class.
Okay.
You start with the. I'm a student. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm a student.
Class usually starts by me meeting you at the door.
Okay.
You know, once I meet you at the door, then I kind of bring you in. Once we're here, we go over our rules and procedures. Once we go over the rules and procedures, you know, I pretty much show the expectation. We state what's going on for the day. I get them to their stations. We're doing everything in music. We're having a good time. And we're opening up those pathways of the brain to make us better learners.
Okay, you got to warm them up, right?
I do have to warm
So
up.
what's the warm-up routine?
So some of the warm-up we're doing now just foundational moves. So we can just go ahead and start up with just a high knee march. Just get them marching in. And that way, you know, our students are doing this to music. They're having a good time. They're socializing with their friends, you know. And that's one of the things we do to kind of like warm up the body and prep the brain from learning.
Like, I really needed that. You make it fun because y'all were doing it to music. Then it was like, stop.
Music
it was
stops,
kind
you stop.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So good.
And it also gives them understanding like, okay, this is the proper time to do this movement. Now I have to stop. Same thing in the classroom. This is the time I can talk to my classmates. Now I have to stop. This is my time to focus and listen.
I saw that they were learning how to follow directions as well in all of this, and they're so distracted by all the movement and stuff they don't realize it. Exactly. All right, so where did you go from the march, from the warm-up? What did y'all do next today?
So next, maybe I think we maybe got more vigorous. Maybe went to jumping jacks.
Okay,
so
I can do a little.
So after the jumping jacks, you know,
a little light,
getting the blood flowing a little bit more. You know,
don't
so at this point, at this point, they're a little bit more tired. So now we, you know, have them sit down. Then I go over my instruction. And today their instruction is kind of like making sure that we trace with our scarf using letters. So we did air tracing to music as I kind of displayed different letters and yelled out the letters that they saw. So that works on letter recognition, right?
Okay.
Of course, it also works on recreating the letters, you know, with the scarf. So we did our alphabet, we did our A's, you know, our B's. Just make the alphabet with the letters. Do something fun with it.
Yes.
You know?
Okay, let me do Fox.
There we go.
Fox. Am I doing this backwards?
That's the other part. That's the other part. Other people recognize what you're doing. So that's part of the fun too. Now, I said visual development as something that we're doing with the little ones, but there's something that translates as we become older too, because once again, it's working on eye strength and eye stamina. So at a different age, what the kids are going to do is basically use a very similar map like this to trace each letter of the alphabet.
Oh, cool.
So
okay.
it's, you know, just like this mat is, right? They're tracing it. Then after they get to the point of tracing it, the next step we've been to do is to actually walk it out. So as you can see the different letters at the top of the alphabet, you could always make this inside the circle. So I would walk around and make my A. And after I make my A, you can make my B.
Okay, wait, from here, okay.
So start down there.
Start
and it's going to
here.
make it look exactly like that. So
What am I doing, the E?
The B.
The B.
So
Oh,
you come-
okay,
yeah, so you
okay.
walk up the line.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, but
Yeah,
slow learner. This is
Good, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
And then I could do the C, right? So,
Okay.
and that's what we kind of do. We just stop right there, then I swoop it on back around, all right?
It's part of the magic, you know, doing the warm-ups. Hey, it's little ones coming in. It's part of the magic, kind of, you know, tiring them out. Does that help calm them down and they're more prepared to learn?
It does help them to focus, but also just part of it is just basically them learning the routines and procedures. And it also kind of helps them, physical movement is actually part of learning. Okay, it gets the blood flowing. We know as people that our brain go into a sleep mode after so long, right? So if we do some movement, it allows us to be more alert, more blood is flowing to the brain. I actually have a model that shows like two sides or two different brains. There's an active brain that has less blood flow. There's a brain that maybe does some movement and it's vigorous, you know, does some vigorous movement, and it's got the blood flow for the next 17 minutes. So about every 15 minutes or so, even in a classroom, you want to get your kids kind of up and moving in order to kind of get that active brain working.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that translates to us too.
It does.
Okay, yes. You see this fit guide, everything. So he's got all the tips. All right, I'm going to send it back to you guys, but since we have a class in here, I want everybody to say bye. Bye. We'll see y'all later.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Bye. Bye.
Sweet little faces.
I wish my
Thank
daughter was
you.
that age again.
Oh my gosh.
I ain't lying.
I would do anything to like
Right?
turn back time. Yeah, I really
Right?
would.
Speaking of turning back time, I believe your parents are watching, right?
Yes.
Allison's is.
Bob, hello. We're talking about you. And if my mom Carol's watching.
Nice.
Hi, Carol.
Very, very nice. Very nice. That's very nice. I saw those kids and I'm like, man, to be a young parent again,
Yes.
you know, with a young child, that would be so cool. One more time. I just want to package Gabby into a little toddler one more
Maybe
time.
maybe Grandpa Nate is on the way.
Nah,
No?
not yet.
Not yet.
Not
okay,
yet.
Not
I
for
wish.
a while. Okay.
At least not that I know
No,
about. You know?
Ah.
Yeah, not that I know about.
Right.
So, you know. So what do you guys have? We got about 2 or 3 minutes left. So
Okay.
what you got planned?
Let's see. What do we have planned? It is busy at our house. Like we always say, the month of May is like May-cember, like December, but in May.
That's good.
Because of all the end of the year stuff for school, like sports, like the arts, everything like that my kids are into. They all have end of the year things.
Oh my
so it's like
goodness.
every single night I'm out kind of later than I should be with kid stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
can you
but
see
it's
Sally
good.
over
I
there, too?
know.
Yeah.
Just
We need
like
bring
them.
your kids to work
Oh
day.
my gosh, they've been asking to come back because they came a long time ago. I snuck them in one day.
If I'm in the studio,
Yeah.
you won't see him.
You're in the studio.
If I'm in the studio, you won't see
Why?
him. They'll be with me.
They'll be with you.
Yeah.
Aw, they know everybody here though. They talk about people here like they
Yeah,
know them, you
yeah,
know. So
yeah.
That is so
yeah,
sweet.
They would love to come back
they'd
and
be with
see.
me. I
I
used to
try to
coach little girls.
explain,
Yeah,
you know,
basketball
what
with
I
my
do,
daughter.
and
Yeah.
it's hard for them to truly, you know, they don't think I'm cool whatsoever. I try to show them things like when I'm having fun.
Yeah, you're
'cause
like, look.
I'm like, look, mommy's having fun, because they don't ever see me having fun. So I'm like, look at how much fun I am.
Oh my God.
And they're like, they don't think it's me.
That is hilarious.
That is fun.
So I have
promise.
memories on TV of me being fun, so I can show them.
Very nice.
One day, though.
Yes.
That will
yes,
change.
Yes. I'll be-
Allison.
Well, today
Yes, what are you doing?
I'm doing cooking segments because this weekend is Cinco de
Wears a
Mayo.
buck 9.
Yes.
And next
It's
weekend,
Sunday, right?
yes.
Okay.
And then next weekend is Mother's Day.
Yes.
So we're doing sheet pan shrimp fajitas with a
Oh,
cilantro
I
sauce,
love a good sheet pan meal.
and then a lemon cheesecake mousse for Mother's Day. And
Really?
let me, yeah,
Will it be in
it's
studio tomorrow? The food?
Are you bringing
Friday.
Friday.
No,
Friday
don't-
will be
Were
there.
you
here.
here
I'll
on
be
Friday
here.
when she brought the bread
No.
pudding?
No.
It was
Oh, dude.
amazing.
Wow.
You were at the golf tournament.
Oh yeah, she is so
All right,
talented.
y'all. We got to go, John. I'm sorry, man. But we'll
Sorry,
talk
we
about you
can't find
tomorrow.
out about what
All right,
you're
y'all. Take care. Have a great Wednesday.
We're
Remember,
snowboarding.
Third person Wednesday.
Yeah.
Fox 26 is
And back on the campuses, despite the violence and the rhetoric, there may not be a quick resolution.
We'll do what we always done. We'll get arrested, just like the criminals in the subway. They're always right back out in 24 hours.
And at Columbia, the school is asking police to stick around until May 17th, providing cover for spring commencement. In Washington, Doug Lusader, Fox News.
Doug, thank you so much for that report. These protests are continuing. We're hearing about more of them in New York City. So once we get those live images in, we'll make sure to bring those to you here on Live Now from Fox. Once again, though, we know from NYPD that 282 protesters were arrested there at Columbia University and at the City College. Let's head to a quick break here at 11:30 on the East Coast and 8:30 on the West Coast. You're watching Live Now from Fox. We'll be right back.